This queue might just take a bit.
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel. Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen. I need more power. More! I need more! What visions are these? Out of my way! Is this my weakness given shape? Down with you! No limits will bind me! Be gone, along with my pitiful past. I am the worthy king! There is no miracle. This is my path. I trust only in myself. It's mine! The ultimate power! This power is proof of my authority! Creation yields to my command! My will resonates within reality! Mine is the path! Fly, my blades! All is mine to make and unmake! Blade! Mine is the power! Mine is the path! Fly, my blades! No mercy! Resonate! Grenade! No mercy! Evade this! Mine is the power! Mine is the path! Fly, my blades! No mercy! Resonate!
Well, I died a lot. As always. But we did it!
Brother.
is to be defeat.
Father, is that you?
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way.
He's acting like his father was a absentee father and everything like that. It's like, dude, you just got sad you didn't get the drone, but your dad was a dad through and through.
I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked the path of ruin. Unable to surpass Father or Ramachi. So much for the resilient son, the miracle.
You think Papa left you nothing? You God's damned fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Kululcha.
It's not over.
Oh, let's see. The queen's coming to tell us, I don't care. I still want your souls. Blah, blah.
Queen Theme?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sphene? Why are you here?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people. And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zoralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sphene. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die. You understand, don't you? No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkiwa's is a hollow existence, that she can simply be allowed to fade away.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
Seven hells. Ah!
What is it?
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires, desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle. That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And do what with it?
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
I thought she said she couldn't do nothing. Before.
Wait! Oh, Sphene.
That woman's spleen, was it? In all likelihood, her true form lies in the reflection yonder. But how to go after her now? Cachula might know something, but her vessel ceased to function when the portal closed. Let us examine it. With luck, it will yield some much-needed clues. Cachila's vessel shows no signs of life. Cachila said that she operates her vessel from afar. Could something have befallen her? The words spleen spoke to your mother, did they mean anything to you? Those who come from my village, none of them remembered her. It's the same as what we witnessed happen to those who knew Namika. Then Chakula is... You noticed something, didn't you? Whatever it is, please tell me. While Spleen projected herself into machines, Cthulhu controlled hers remotely, but to me they appeared identical in their existence. Both were inorganic objects infused with faint amounts of ether. When the ether faded, they became lifeless husks. And as we all saw, this happened to both the moment the portal closed. So Cthulhu was operating her vessel from the reflection beyond. But if none of her friends and acquaintances here remembered her, then Cthulhu is an endless too. Come on, people. Do I have to say it to you? The endless, those who are recreated from memories of the departed. All this time my mother was dead. She fooled all of us. Spleen, for one, does not seem to think of them in that way. No, she loves them like she does all her citizens, and she'll do anything to protect them. Such as plunging ether from the source, as Zolajaja had his own agenda and spoiled the plan. But now that she possesses the key, she could target other reflections without our interference. Reflections whose people have no idea what she is willing to do. Then the people of the source are not the only ones in danger. We must stop her. We have to go where Spleen has gone. I want to talk to her again, and perhaps we'll find Cthulhu as well. With the gate closed, we need to find an alternative means to passage. I will look into it. Thank you. Let us begin by investigating this place. There may be clues relating to what lies beyond. Let me help. I'll do whatever you need me to do, anything at all. Of course, my friend. Your knowledge and expertise would be most welcome. I expect the investigation will take time. Perhaps you'll like to head back below with Galja and get some rest. That's not a bad idea. We do need to share these developments with those in the back room as well. Come on, Gulja. You too, Jasonica. You're more than done your part for now, so leave this to us. So much has happened and so quickly, I'm still catching up mentally. But where it concerns Zulaja, I have no regrets. I made my choice and did what I had to do. I only wish I could have stopped Spleen too, stopped her from walking her misguided path. I could definitely use some rest. Oh, I have to choose food. Tacos de carne, tacos de carne asada. Soup. Let's just get the... No, that's for tanking. I'll get this. Character, switching it up into dancer. I'm really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Cthulhu. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh, Kachula, we've known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. You knew then that she was already gone? We did. We all did. Kachula forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Evanvale. I see. I don't think anyone could blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are you people faring? Have they forgotten Zula Jaja already? No, they still remember him. We wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of the developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated, but at the same time, they're like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Joel is making contact with the various government bodies, but it'll probably be best to keep it all under wraps for some time. Agreed. Once we resolve the matter, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. As to Georgia's mechanical army, what's become of them now that he's gone? Ah, yes, about that. At the time we suspect that Jajal passed, the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Gulja. You mean to say Gulja is the new king? Well, a coronation is required to make it official. For the moment, the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But I don't want this. I don't want to be king. It's not a decision you have to make right away, but given that the authority comes with command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on it together later, but for now I want you to hold on to it, to what your father has left you. If you say so. Are you alright? What is this? Why can't I, Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how I feel towards him. What's wrong with me? I see it's perfectly normal. You just need a little time, and you can say it's perfectly normal. Grief is weird, as they say. You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now we have things under control. Why not return to Tulali and rest up while the others handle the investigation? You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and catch up with Kana. Hey, why don't the two of you come too? But won't everyone hate me? Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Kana as new family. Really? Really, that is, if you are fine with it. I am. Then let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Kana. Well, guessing I'm teleporting to the palace. Let's see. Yep. Alright.
You are returned! Wait there! I'm coming down! Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome? So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Hey, Kona!
Lamachi, is this boy, perhaps...
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Kululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Kululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle. But simply Kona will do.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Kululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Kululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
It was indeed Jelajah's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Spleen. He was as the king of resolve and she the queen of reason. Just like you and me here. Their people live very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they live them to their fullest. And Spleen is a big part of that. She's a considerate and approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. You and her must have gotten along well. We did, but out of love for her people, she's chosen the wrong path. They're good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes and treated us with kindness and respect. But Zolajah slaughtered them, slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own needs or ends. By the gods, tell me how this came to pass. I think it'd make me walk around the city for each part of... Oh, I went the wrong way. God, no, I fell. Crap. It's like if we're talking poo when I'm trying to run, walk. When his attack on Tureli failed, Zolajah sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such an atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his domain, but that was just the means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather, he was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he wasn't just a great person's son. I dare say you are right. As the resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectations. That weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was, and why he didn't want me. Damn it all, if only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. Oh, boo-hoo, the outsider. Oh, the poor rich man who thought his father didn't love him. So misguided. So he went to start a war. Pretty much. Zolajah had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with Usonika's help that we managed to defeat him. And now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all to Golajah. I promised, didn't I? I wanted us to become family, and it isn't only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other, isn't that right? Right. You too, Yusonika. After everything we've been through, we're already as good as family. What? What do you mean, what? The more family we have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the barracks. You're making it creepy for Kana to be like, but I like her. I can't like her if she's family. I'm glad I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry that you had to bear such a heavy burden. Don't be. As Vala resolved, it was something that I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept totally safe. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of the better ideas. It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders, and then only with the aid of Vittoria and his kin. Thanks to Alphalid and Estine interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Razahan. And when the dragons appeared in the skies, I felt that this was it, the Toroli you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt, and I hope that we can repay them one day. Indeed, once I dealt with the matters, we should go and thank them in person. You know, Yusonika had told me as much, but you still have work to do, yes? Yes, I need to find Spleen. She harmed our people so that her own might live, but as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Tiroli is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what becomes of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. I want to help the Alexandria people live in peace and happiness, and the only way to do that is to stop Celine from walking her path. Very well. Just promise me you will take care. I promise, Kana. While I haven't anticipated this, I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I have to go away again so soon. But even setting Spleen aside, some of our own people may be among the endless. I can't just sit around and leave everything to the others. I understand I have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. Yusonika, for all you've done for us, for our nation and our family, I fear I can never express significant gratitude, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. Well, it was good to catch Kana up. Now we'll talk to Soul. Who might this be from? Hello? That's right, Yusonika's with me? Is that so? In that case, let's meet at Sunperch. See you soon. Yustola is heading back. I dare to hope she's finding a way to pursue Spleen. If you all wanted to go on ahead to Sunperch, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. Apologies for the wait. You're all here, then that means... we believe we found a way to travel to the reflection to where Spleen has retreated. I was busy providing aid to Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Could you start from the beginning, Yustola? Per Spleen's own words, the gate on top Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of the interdimensional fusion. And it was that artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Kiddaman, the key was brought with with me to the source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until its death by Zolajaja, who used it and usually to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. Following Jaja's demise, Spleen claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did the gate lead? In seeking the answer, we took another look at the organetics and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep. The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw it didn't exist. Curious, we analyzed the analytic logs and see where the memories of the departed were being sent. And where should it be? But through the gate to the missing 12th level. That level alone must have lain outside the fused region, and so was left behind. So it means the reflection to which Spleen has fled is her own. Yeah, come on. Indeed, 'tis Spleen's home world, and she has returned there to join the memories of her departed citizens. But as the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought you already knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is, how do we pursue Spleen if the gate here is closed? We use another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is. The Sky Deep Synode. All evidence suggests that the gate there lies to the world where the Darians and I came. But assuming that's true, how can we open it? That is what we shall find out using the code in this earring. As you recall, Krell's earring is in fact a data storage device. An analyst of it yielded a code, something used to control a contraption, and a very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Krell's arrival in the source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work. To make such progress in such a short time, you really are amazing. We could have done it alone. We couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to the members of the Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed, Shell especially. Right then, it seems the plan is set. To the Sky Deep Synode. Begging your pardon, Yusonicum, but might I have a moment here? You're setting forth. Oh, you're already going to give her that thing? Yes, I had thought to save it for later, but in light of the developments, I feel now is the time. As she said, I have something for you. Please come with me to Bayside Baby. Chioli is safe, in no small part due to your favor. Well, to your valor. As a token of our appreciation, I have a commission of special equipment for you. While it is inadequate as an expression of gratitude, I pray that it will serve you well in your coming mission. It apparently incoordinates foreign technology. Leave it to Kana to request such a thing. Yonder has the equipment in his keeping. Just say the word and he will bring it out. You may now. You may now obtain Jaw Pacific gear. Woohoo! The weapons and gear obtained can be equipped at level 99. However, all item sets will be subject to level sync. Upon reaching level 100 with the corresponding job, these items will no longer be synced. Furthermore, the gear can be dyed upon completion of the role quests associated with said job. With your shiny new gear, I reckon you're ready for anything. Come, let's head to the Sky Dope keynote. Access to the area is presently restricted per my orders, so I shall accompany you. Nah, I'm about to get my gear. Let's see. Why is it locked? Oh, that's a cool. Let's claim it. Let's claim the bow. Let's see how the monk, what's this, the monk hat? Ooh, new gear to look at. Oh, that's cute, the monk hat. Samurai, let's look at that. An eye patch. Of course it's an eye patch. Because, you know, samurais blind themselves all the time. Another eye patch. Let's see. Bard. Let's see what the bard. Oh, we always get a hat like this. Let's get it. Let's see what the dancer's helmet is. Oh, that's pretty. I'll have to do the role quest so I can actually be able to dye them. But that's cool that I don't have to like rebuy them. It's just once I do it, it'll become dyeable. That's actually kind of cool. Because before you'll have to like buy them again or get them again. Oh, that's actually freaking cool. Is this for Reaper? Oh, I like that. I'm gonna have to get that later for Glamour. Let's see the monks. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, look at that. Ninja. Alright. See what the Viper looks like. It looks like, kind of just looks like their beginning gear. Oh, look at that. I'm getting the bard because my bard's at 100, so I might as well get it. Let's see the dance. Oh, that's so pretty, the dancer's top. Oh, Snapples. Alright, let's go get the gloves. Let me see this. Let's see how the dancer ones look like. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Let me just get them. Take a look at them later. Actually, I want to see if this is long pants or... Oh, that's actually kind of a cute shorts. Alright. Let me see if they're actually better for my character. Should go in inventory. Let's do item comparison. Oh well, yeah, because I mean I'm rocking level 90 gear, so of course this would be better. Not by like a whole lot, but it is somewhat better. I'll have to get her new gear. Character. I think. Oh, is she's not 100 yet. That's right. Oh yeah, because I have this on her early, so. Alright. Need to find a. Oh my god, where's every team there? Oh, you know what? I'll just keep it in my inventory. I don't need to. Damn good. I'll just keep it in my inventory. Let's see if I get one going. Is it really not gonna? Is this really the closest waypoint? I guess so. But I can fly here, so it's all good. Take me to where we gotta go, Birdie. Khan has already gone inside, but I couldn't help but take a moment. Just being here takes me back. And it wasn't even that long ago that we visited for the rite. So much has happened since then. Truly, guided by my grandfather's letter, I crossed the seas in search of answers. What awaits us on the road ahead, I know not, but I shall walk it to the end with you all. Come on, let's go.
Electrope everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Kryl, try holding your earring to the terminal.
Oh, look at little funny face.
Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Galulja, would you give it a try? Me? If the king's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
What?
To the city of gold.
The earring. It really was.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master, neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. A power to be reckoned with. But now isn't the time to marvel. If Galuljar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Shall I remain as well?
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wook-Lamart, Kryl, and Erenville are a given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I. Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
That's right. Need me to do it. With my cat boy. Let's go, girl. I mean, boy. Let's see. What should I say? With you holding the fort, I know we'll be alright. Make sure we can return while we're still young and beautiful, eh? I'm sorry. Let's see. Let's be cheeky. Make sure we can return while we're still young and beautiful.
It's fine. Really. Mostly. Just don't let her bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
Yay, let's go.
Tis done. Whenever you're ready.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
Beyond lies an unknown reflection. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
Well, what we do know is that it's Sphne's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it the Unlost World? Right. Let's go.
Ooh, the city of gold. Oh, it's actually really pretty
How
there.
to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words do not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days. Living memory, or so the Endless called it. How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams, alive in all perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here. The city of gold.
Oh, the Ferris wheel is pretty. Amazing, absolutely amazing. We literally stepped into the Yolk-Hoig legend. Whichever reflection this may be, 'tis would seem the barrier between here and the source is thin and yak-tail. That would explain the Hoyok's vision and the location of the gate. Hey, Evanville, that volcano over there, you don't suppose it's real, is it? An actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of a city? I'd like to see that. Hey, you never know. Look, there's a path down. Let's see where it goes. What volcano is she talking about? I don't see a volcano. Oh, this place looks huge. Alright. Let's get on my mount. Let's go. It's strange, though I've never been to this place before, it somehow makes me feel nostalgic. Unlike Everkeep, with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we've traveled to the past. The differences may be more superficial than you think. Take a good look at the buildings around us. There's electrope everywhere along with the magneto contraptions. How like Spleen projects her image onto soldiers. I believe this city's appearance is artificial. This etherite is identical to the one in Everkeep, is it not? This suggests that this place is Alexandrian. That would seem a fair assumption. In light of all this, could it be this city is Everkeep's missing 12th level? Welcome, friends, welcome. Who are you? My name is Constancy, and like you, I am an endless. We have been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls and departed, in other words. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of your memories so it will feel no different from when you were flesh and blood. Let's go along with it for now. I am a caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless, and it is my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers such as your good selves. City of Endless. At a glance, there seems to be many different facilities. What kind of place is this? Simply put, it is a recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. In this way, we ensure that what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made a haven for the endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you would please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care, as wildlife brought here for preservation roam freely. Hold on a moment. While a tour would be interesting, it's spleen that we've come to see. Oh, so you wish to meet the Queen. In that case, you are in luck. It was just announced that Her Queen Majesty will enter into slumber, but there is still time. If you try calling to her before the Mestal terminal at the center of the city, she will likely appear. I'm not sure how things work around here, but let's head to this Mestal terminal. Our thanks, Consistency. We'll take you up on the tour next time. I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeking out Her Majesty. I thought maybe that was okay. Bunch of infinity symbols.
Sven? Are you there? If you are, say something. We need to talk. Sven.
That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sphene, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
I want a world without suffering. A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed. But the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them. Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years. But we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion, to harvest what we needed from your world, from your people. And with the key, we will have it.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others? All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Sphene, if you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose, places to which our hearts belong. Damachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written. The kind and gentle Queen Sphene was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sphene, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria. A devourer of worlds. When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you?
See, what would I say? Then let's resolve this. I'll protect my world and all the others. This evil is not inevitable. Find another way. I'm gonna protect my world and all others.
I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
Sphene!
What are we to do now, damn it? I felt that I had come to understand speed, but I'm still clueless, utterly clueless. Yay! those who live forever. It doesn't seem like we can do much else here. Let's return to the Aetheryte for now. The caretaker, consistency, perhaps he can tell us more about this business of spleen going into slumber. He's nowhere in sight. Perhaps he has taken other recent arrivals on tour. Looking for someone, are you? Yes, he was here just earlier, a fellow named Consistency. Wait, what? Hello everyone, you made it here, as I knew you would. Is that who I think it is? It is, it's Chuluka. None other. This is the first time some of you are seeing me in the proverbial flesh, isn't it? Yeast your eyes, then. She who was controlling that amusing machine, unassuming machine, was a ravishing Shinota maiden. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me. So it was true. That you're here means... I tried to tell you so many times, but my courage always failed me. I am indeed an endless, have been for quite a while now. Evanvale. Now, you've come to stop spleen, yes? I can help with that, but I have a request to make. You know how to stop her then? While there are no guarantees, your coming here makes it a distinct possibility. As my wish is relevant to your mission, will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards. Excellent. To begin, we'll need to head to a different area. See that sentry? I'll have them grant you access to the zip line. Zip line? What is that? A fun little mode of transport. You don't see much use, though, as we and Liz can teleport freely within living memory. This particular line will take you to a zone called Canal Town. I'll be waiting for you there. With that endearing pushiness, it could only be Shinoka. Let's go. Freaking city of ghosts. It's just a city of ghosts. Zipline! Zipline, bro! What a charming place. That's them, the people Spleen strives to protect. They look happy. So what's this request of yours? I want you to erase us. Erase the endless. What? The truth is, given the choice, that is what I would do as my character. They're dead. This is a town of ghosts. Let them move on. Let them move to the afterlife in peace. This is not nice. Oh, come now, spare me those gloomy faces. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this, and we won't have a better opportunity than now while Queen Spleen is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the endless. This I firmly believe. But talking to you now, you seem as real as any of us. And if you need an answer right away, I don't know if I can give it. Is there a reason we need to act so soon? Because as you've just said, it's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain us. Remember, we need life force from other forms of ether to cut it. Other forms of ether don't cut it. In the beginning, we managed with the ether of those who died in the barrier, but as our numbers grew, there began to be a shortage. That's why Queen Spleen looked to other resources. Even the ether I'm composed of may have come from victims of the attack of Tiroli. I can't bear that thought. Can't bear it to exist because someone died. We probably feel the same way if we were in your shoes, but what exactly are you asking us to do? In each zone, there is an enormous data storage device called the terminal. That is where our memories are kept. If we shut down a terminal, the memories within will disappear, along with those endless created from them. But does this need to be done now? Can't we stop Spleen first and then take it from there? It's precisely in order to stop Spleen that it must be done now. Her own memories are stored within the Mesto Terminal, which stands at the heart of living memory. As you would expect, the terminal's defenses are extremely tight, but it has moments of vulnerability, such as when it has just finished calculations, which we can exploit to shut down from within. While we wait for that opening, we erase the endless. Once we are gone, Spleen will no longer have a reason to plunder ether from other worlds. Will Spleen simply allow us to shut down the terminals? In preparation for fusion, the Mesto Terminal is currently performing massive calculations while gathering energy. Even if the system notices us, it cannot easily suspend the process. Rather than doing so, I believe it will attempt to escalate the timetable and bridge worlds before the plan can be thwarted. It would be a decision Spleen would wish to make, but she would be able to save those who are stored in the Mist Terminal at least. There's sense in your strategy, and in resolving to stop Spleen, we had anticipated that it might come to this, but to actually talk about erasing the Endless is difficult. You needn't feel any guilt, no matter how lifelike we may seem. We Endless are from femininity oh my god. We are crafted from memories. Besides, stopping Spleen requires that you shut down the Meso Terminal, which sustains all of us. Sooner or later, it will need to be done. If we are to be erased, then let it be before more people come to harm. Living, breathing people with futures they deserve to experience. What would I say? We'll do as you ask. There has to be another way. I don't want you to go. I'll do what you ask. I'm with you. That's dumb. We shouldn't be sacrificing dead people for ghosts. Thank you for respecting my wish. And as a personal request, while her actions cannot be condoned, I ask that you afford Queen Spleen a measure of understanding. Know that she herself didn't choose to become an Endless. It was preservation that made the choice for her. She is powerless to resist her purpose. What do you mean? The spleen you know is an ideal that preservation brought to life. Harnessing the love the living spleen bore for her people, they brought forth an eternal queen whose primary directive is to preserve the Endless. But as you know, the Endless consume ether. Spleen was compelled to find ways to procure it, and that compulsion has driven her to resort to interdimensional fusion. What? Are you telling me the original Spleen wouldn't have chosen this? What the Queen might have done, only herself would know. But the scientists of perversion, that's what I feel they are, but preservation have vanished, leaving their created Queen to walk alone. So as you go about your mission, think not that you're stopping a ruthless villain, but rather that you're relieving a troubled soul of her burden. Alright, Cachula, we understand now, both your reasoning and your feelings. But before we erase the Endless, I'd like to know them. I'd like to know what she fights tooth and nail for. If we're going to reject someone's belief, let it be after we've come to understand them. This is a lesson I've learned from the rite of secession. I realize we're pressed for time, but it's alright. But if it's alright with you, I want to meet as many people as I can. You truly are Galjaja's kitten. Well, the calculations will take a while still. It should be fine if we do this as we proceed to the terminals. I'm with you. We might not be able to learn everything, but it would nonetheless be meaningful if we could glimpse the hearts of those who inhabit this place before we set them free. I'll leave it to you then. When you finish here, come and find me at the Fort Fountain near the Big Rock. I'm tired. I'm not even seeing right what I'm reading. Meet me at the fountain near the Big Clock Tower. Oh my god, this is remind me of Twilight Town. That's what it is. Oh, that's what it is. Oh my god, yeah. It hit me. It hit me. Now I know. They try fusing a couple things. Too many things. Right, let's split up and find some locals to speak with. They had some of those Kingdom Hearts writers jump in here and start writing some stuff for Dawn Trail, apparently. It really is a lovely place. You should run along and enjoy it while you can. actually think I'm going to stop here. It's getting late, so I am going to get ready for bed, but I shall continue the adventure tomorrow for some. Night all.